It's been a while since my last video where I talked about some of the issues I was having with my Xbox One. In the last video I talked about some of the changes I made that took care of some of the issues. And then I still experience some of the same issues even though I made some of those changes. But just to go over things again, while playing GTA 5 online, I was frequently getting the message saying that the connection to Xbox Live had been lost. And then I had other issues where daily I would have to restart the wireless on the Xbox One console. And then when I did, get a connection back to the internet, it would show that the signal from the router was only like at 80%, even though the router's not that far away, and the entertainment center that the Xbox One is sitting on, it's not enclosed, it's open, and the shelves are made of glass, so there's nothing to block the signal from the router. So that was a frequent problem. And then sometimes while watching YouTube videos, the console would lock up for 20 seconds to a minute. Sometimes it would do it, while watching Netflix movies. It never did it while watching a DVD or Blu-ray. But just to go over things again, some of the changes I made, in the last video. I talked about going into the settings. So just go down here, click on all settings. And then I went down to where it says power and startup, and then over to where it says power mode and startup. And then you can see on mine it shows the power mode is on energy saving. And if you click on that, go down there, it shows instant on, and there's energy saving. My console was originally set to instant on, and that's when I was experiencing a lot of problems. But I changed it to energy saving. And I spoke to someone at Microsoft and they agreed. I told them a lot of the problems I was having, and I told them I went into my settings and changed it from instant on to energy saving. And they said that's a good idea, that when the console is set to instant on, you experience more issues. They didn't go into detail exactly what issues. I mean, they didn't say what issues other people have experienced, but they highly recommend switching it from instant on to energy saving. So I just leave mine on energy saving. Of course, when it's on instant on, everything, the console and everything powers up a lot faster. Energy saving takes a bit longer, but it's definitely worth leaving on energy saving. And then something else they mentioned when I talked to them about the issues I was having with playing GTA 5 online, with the message popping up saying that the connection to Xbox Live had been lost. They told me to go into settings and then go down to where it says disc and Blu-ray, and then over to where it says Blu-ray, and then going down to where it says persistent storage, and then over to where it says clear persistent storage, and doing that 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And they recommend doing that, at least once a month, maybe every few months. Just something that they recommended. And then they also recommended backing out and then go, in the settings, and going up to where it says network, and clicking on that, and where it says network settings, and then going down to advanced settings, and then down to where it says alternate MAC address, and then clicking on clear. And then you click on clear, it'll pop up to where you have to restart the console. and everything powers down. Takes a few minutes, and then everything powers back up. And then after I did that step, they told me to, when everything comes back on, I'm back at the home screen. They told me to go to the sign-in page, and then click on Add New, and then to enter my email and password to re-download my profile again. I did that, and it didn't help with the issue of the messages popping up saying that the connection to Xbox Live had been lost. So that didn't, doing that step, it didn't take care of that problem at all. But they definitely did recommend going into disc and Blu-ray and then clicking on Blu-ray, and then clearing the persistent storage at least 3 times, doing it maybe once a month, every 3 months. I don't think you necessarily have to do it once a month, but something they recommended. But back around December 1st, I went to my the place where my internet service provider, where I had my PC built. They sell quite a few different things down there, and I went and bought a Action Tech Powerline network adapter kit. Because I was using the wireless connection on the Xbox One, and the wireless connection, at least on my console, is just pure crap. I think that was the main reason why I was constantly getting the message popping up saying that the connection to Xbox Live had been lost. I think that's because of the crappy wireless connection. But I got that Action Tech Powerline network adapter kit, and I took the it has 2 units. I took the 1 unit, plugged it into the outlet next to my router, and then took the Ethernet cable that came with it, plugged it into the router, and then took the second unit, plugged it into an outlet nearby the Xbox One, and then took the Ethernet cable and plugged it into the back of the Xbox One into that Action Tech unit. And so now I have internet over power. So I have a Ethernet connection instead of using the crappy wireless. And so far, that was back. I bought the parts on December 1st and hooked everything up on the next day, December 2nd, which was December 2nd, 2015. And it's now, was it February 8th, 2016. So since I made that change, I haven't had one message pop up while playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online. No messages popping up saying that the connection to Xbox Live had been lost. So it's taking care of that problem. So at least I don't know if it's all Xbox One consoles, but at least on my console, it just has a crappy wireless connection. Again, even though the router is not that far away, and it's in the entertainment center that it's sitting on is not enclosed, and the shelves are made of glass, so there's nothing to block the signal coming from the router. So I don't know, if you're experiencing the same problem, you might want to go out and buy a network adapter adapter kit. I bought the Action Tech Powerline network adapter kit. I just went locally and bought one, at the through my internet service provider, same place that built my PC. But I know you can get them on Amazon. But that's definitely something you might want to check out if you're having the same issues, playing GTA 5 online or maybe other games. I don't know. GTA 5 online is the only game I play online. I mean, I play other games, like Just Cause 3, games like that, but GTA 5 online, GTA 5 is the only one I really play online. So if you're having the same issues with the connection to Xbox Live is lost, you might want to try that. But again, since making that change, I haven't had one message pop up saying that. I still have the occasional message from Rockstar saying unknown network error. But I think that happens to everybody, no matter if it's Xbox One or PS4. I remember having that same problem on PS3. I think it's just something on Rockstar's end. But definitely took care of that problem. But another problem I run into is I first started using it was a third-party remote. I don't remember the brand offhand, but it was a third-party remote because I got tired of having to use the Xbox One controller. Just a remote to navigate through the home screen, or mainly for watching YouTube videos or Netflix movies. And I would notice occasionally, with that remote, pretty frequently I would have problems. I'd try to go on the YouTube or Netflix, and it wouldn't work. It would work on the home screen just fine, but if I tried to access YouTube or Netflix, the remote wouldn't work. So I figured, it's a third-party remote. It just must be an issue between the remote and the Xbox One. So I bought the Microsoft brand remote, and was working good for a few weeks, and then the same issue popped up where I was, it worked fine on the home screen, but as soon as I went to watch a YouTube video or watch a movie on Netflix, it wouldn't work on YouTube or Netflix for some reason, but it would work fine on the home screen. And that's happened a few times. Not real frequent, but just something that's kind of odd, especially since I'm using a Microsoft brand remote. First I figured it, it's because I have a third-party remote, but no, it's same thing happens on the Microsoft brand remote. But I thought I'd film a follow-up video, tell you some of the other changes that I made with the switching from the wireless to a Ethernet connection, which is taking care of the problem. But if I come across any more problems, I'll make another video and post it to YouTube. I just wanted to show that ActionTech Powerline network adapter kit real quick. It's over here next to the router. Put my Blu-ray movies, and there's the router. It's next to this crosswalk sign. I don't know how well you can see it. And of course the second unit's back over here by the Xbox One. Here's the Xbox One right above my Laserdisc player. I don't know how well you can see the other unit. It's behind this mess of older game systems and all the wiring coming out. Bend down here so you can see it. Had to flip it upside down because of the weird cable coming out of the cable's at a weird angle coming out of the power strip for all these game systems. And that's the setup behind that mess of wires from all these game systems. But yeah, so far it's taking care of the problem. No more messages popping up saying, connection lost to Xbox Live. So